Hello everyone, Jayman here, and welcome to another bonus Jayman Reacts, because today I am reacting to PieDislikerSwag's 2500 sub special, the baking tutorial. Now, I didn't want to make this a normal reaction, because I'm not sure if it would qualify as a normal reaction. It deserves to be sort of like an optional reaction, something that you would want, that you would choose. I don't know. I don't know how it makes sense, but the bonus reaction, it's a bonus reaction. It's almost 20 minutes long, and I'm going to start watching it now, so that way I don't have to take too long to make stuff. Yeah. But, congratulations, by the way, PieDisliker, for hitting 2,500 subs. And I'm going to get this started. I'm going to get this started in 3, 2, 1... Right.
Hello there, and welcome to a very special video. This is our very first baking tutorial. And today, we are going to be baking Betty Crocker Rainbow Chocolate Candy Cookie Mix. Except we're not going to be baking mix, we're going to be baking cookies, okay?
We're going to be baking cookies.
You
doesn't love
the usual
cookies.
chocolate chip, but this time it's going to be a little different because it's going to be rainbow, so it's going to be rainbow colored candies, and they have chocolate on the inside. It's wonderful, great choice for the first baking tutorial. Okay, so the first step that you want to do is you need to learn how to read, okay? So make sure that you get your hooked on phonics, make sure that
know how to
you
read.
get your whatever, your reading rabbit, read a rabbit, and make sure that you get your educational material so that way you can learn how to read, okay? And for all you foreign language people, you might have to learn the language English. I heard it's kind of hard, but once you get past that step, it's a lot easier. Make sure that you learn how to read, and then you can take care of the best.
Brilliant.
The rest and the best. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is you want to preheat the oven. This one says heat it to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, so for all of you non-Americans, that's something else in Celsius. But yes, preheat the oven. Your oven is probably going to look different than ours, but this is our oven. It's more like kind of an old school oven with the switches and stuff. So yeah, oven preheated. Let's open up the oven and check and see what it looks like. Oh, it looks very preheating process going on right now. Yes. The next step that you want to do is very important for the hygienic process, and that is to make sure that
always
you
wash your hands before cooking.
Wash your hands very thoroughly. Make sure to use soap. Right here, I am using Lucky Super Soft Fresh Peach Liquid Soap. Okay, this soap has worked for me before, and I assume that it's going to work for me again, and it's going to keep my hands clean. Make sure you
Yes, it is.
might not want to do what I just did and waste a bunch of water, because water should not be wasted. But yeah, now I like to sprinkle my hands so that way it prevents them from dripping, and then you dry off your hands with the hand dryer. Okay, make sure that you get them covered thoroughly, and boom, clean hands, clean as a whistle. I could lick them right now, but I'm not going to. So the next step is you gotta get a bowl. Okay,
Gotta get a bowl.
Make sure that your bowl is large enough in order to fit the cookies, but small enough so that you can reach inside and be able to stir.
I'm completely in the dark here.
So yeah, this is about the
Check
right
the lighting
size
before recording.
for the bowl. Okay, and then the next step afterwards is to open the packaging. Okay, we are going to open it.
Gotta open the packaging.
We are going to open it.
Come on, you can do it. Yeah, it's scissors. I saw scissors. I saw scissors disc.
Anyway, now once you have opened the packaging, then you gotta pour it inside the bowl. Okay? So you take the packaging you get the mixture inside of the bowl. Very nice mixture. Not to miss anything. You don't want anything falling onto the table or on the floor. Yes. Okay. And then the packaging is empty. You see, you look at the packaging. You can tell it's
completely empty.
Okay.
There's nothing in there.
Yes. Next, you want to get a stick of butter. This is sweet cream butter from Walmart, and it's unsalted, so no salt. We aren't salty here.
No salt.
Everybody is very unsalty.
No salty.
Okay. And
no salt.
You also want to get something to put the butter into, because you're probably going to melt it a little bit to make it soften. I know it says don't melt it.
Very intriguing tutorial so far.
You melt
You melt it.
And,
you melt it.
Yeah, you gotta.
Great description right there.
Butter. Make sure that the butter is very
brilliant.
Opened from the packaging. Okay, it's gotta come out of the packaging. You know, it's gotta free itself and let itself.
This is
be
brilliant.
itself and not try to be anything else. You know, you gotta keep this butter very good, very open, make it feel comfortable. Okay, you doing good, butter. Okay, so just okay. There you go. Okay. So now that the butter is out of the packaging, we place it into the Tupperware. Okay, and then we need to put it inside of the microwave for a little bit. I'm gonna give it 30 seconds, and once the 30 seconds is over, then we will take care of that.
Seconds.
You see the butter, you see it rotating in the microwave, okay? This microwave is a Hamilton Beach microwave, okay? So it's just as good as the food that you might get on the beach if you're going to a vacation or something, or if you live near the beach and you stop by the beach on a weekend or something like that. Very good food there, I'm sure. Very tasty. And the microwave, if you stick something in there, it's going to feel like it's at the beach.
Yes.
Okay. So next, now that we have our softened butter, we are going to stick it into the.
Okay.
Okay.
Just drop it.
So yeah, we got the butter, and it's now inside of the thing. You can roll it all around if you want. This doesn't really do anything. I just like to make it do this because they do this on the TV sometimes. You know. Yeah, I like to watch Food Network, and they show, you know, people covering stuff.
They do a lot.
So
I've noticed.
Yeah, I like to roll it around a little. It's good for the heart. Okay, so next on the list of things to do, it says to add an egg. So we are going to add an egg. This is a very delicate process. Okay. Your choice of eggs is whatever. We're just using the eggs that we found around here. So,
just found a few eggs outside.
We got
brought them in.
Price Chopper. It's a supermarket store that's like similar to Walmart, but it's smaller and more localized. You probably don't have it in your area.
I don't.
Unless you do have it in your area.
I don't. I don't even have a Walmart.
So anyway, this is the egg. You take a look at the egg. Okay, you see that it's not cracked. Okay, not cracked anywhere whatsoever. Okay, it might have a little scratch, but that's not a crack. So you take the egg. Okay, and you.
I didn't see no crack.
It's hard, like a corner. Okay, and then you do. Now this is a very you gotta be careful with this part, because if you screw up, you're gonna get egg all over the place. Okay, here we go. Whoa! See, you gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Oh. Ooh, I almost hit egg all over the floor. I would have had to mop it up. Come on. You gotta be careful.
There you go.
Ooh. 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 So good. That egg, it's in there. It's in there.
The egg is in.
Okay.
Let it
Throw
begin.
the eggshell, dispose of it. Do not eat the eggshell. That is a no-no. Don't eat
No
the
eggshells.
eggshell at all.
I hate
And you
eggshells.
might want to wash your hands again. Make sure to wash your hands again after touching the egg, because eggs are very sloppy. And your
Indeed.
hands should not be sloppy when you are in the process of
No.
making. Okay? Good. Cool. And then
Yes.
you dry your hands. dry
Have
your
to
hands.
dry your hands.
So this is the result
Again.
of what we've got so far. The next
Oh,
is a very important process towards making the cookies. You can't just have this stuff lying together and out comes cookies. No, you gotta take some sort of device, whether it be a spoon, a whisk, a fork, or
Thinking.
one of those blendy
thingies. In stores now.
Mixers, yeah. But we're just gonna stick with a household object that pretty much everyone and their grandma and their grandma's grandma knows about. Okay. So,
Brilliant.
Spoon, okay. And then the butter. Yeah, I
Talk
gotta
about making it
worry
old
about
school.
the butter. The butter, it's gotta be in parts.
Has to be in
'cause the
parts.
butter, you know.
This is a very important step.
If you'd like to soften the butter up a little more to avoid having to do this, then you can. But I was following the instructions that they gave me, so this is what I am doing. And now we are mixing. Okay, the mixing process takes a little while, so we're gonna cut to a quick commercial break.
Quick commercial break.
In just a little bit.
Yes, I saw this, didn't I? Oh, all the Mathematics 888 teachers. The unbeatable prices, top quality t-shirts. This, oh Jesus! That's a quick advertisement.
So, next up, once you finish with the stirring,
T-shirts
you
are
gotta
great leisure.
make sure
Gotta get
that
some. I might order one,
it's accounted
actually.
for, that there is no dust underneath or anything like that. Okay, cool. Yes, and then we will take care of the next step. Okay, so next you want to take something to put on top of the tray. You need to get a tray thing, and then you get the parchment paper, the non-stick, genuine Reynolds. That's what I have. You can probably use something else. I don't know. But parchment paper, very good, non-stick for your all of your non-sticky needs.
For all of your non-sticky
needs.
needs.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure it's long enough. That looks long enough. Rip it. Cool. Okay. So then set down the parchment paper.
I have to say, this is a great video so far. I'm loving it. It's hilarious. It's great. It's very educational, helping us learn how to bake brilliantly.
On top of the thing. Okay. Cool. And then we're gonna do a little trimming because it's not even. So
Bit trimming time. You've still got those scissors.
even.
Those scissors are still there.
Cut. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna do the other side over here. We're gonna take the parchment paper and just,
Be careful with scissors, people. It's still very dangerous.
Cut.
Everyone knows you don't play with scissors.
Meow.
Meow.
Next up, you want to take the
I think this just became a cat.
scooper, the spoon. Get two just in case. Okay. So you get one of these, a full scoop, and you apply the scoop onto the paper. You get the paper.
Those are some great.
Scoop paper.
Yes.
And then you do it again. Try and keep them the same size so that way they.
I think I made cookies once back in the old
you don't
days.
want them to cook unevenly,
Completely forgot how to do
or
it.
else they will.
Which is why this is.
Deform and they will start to feel left out. Bless you. Yeah.
This is brilliant. I love it.
Okay. So, you must let it sit in the oven for about 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Does it go that way? Does it go sideways? It can't go sideways. What's this one? Okay. And now it will be nice and even and roasty toasty. And we are going to make a second batch after the break.
After the break.
So, we waited 10 minutes, and now it is time to take out the cookies. Okay. So you open the oven. You open the oven. Whoa, that is hot. That's why you don't stand right in front of the oven. That is very dangerous. So you wanna stand on the side. And take out the cookies on the side. Oh, just look at that. Look at that display. Also make sure that you use oven mitts or hot holders or something like that. Because it's very dangerous to touch cookies because they will get angry and they will try and bite you.
Over 5,000 people every year burn their hands to cooking
and we are going to put
freshly baked
batch,
cookies, to touching them without mittens.
So the second batch.
Second batch of 5 from the looks of it.
Give it a little bit of a less time, so that way, because they are more spread out, there are less of them, and they will cook faster. Okay. So, yeah, we got the first batch, and now we will let them cool off as this batch bakes. Okay. So we will cut. So now
the excitement.
we look at the second batch. The second batch. It looks done.
That's a big cookie.
Good. Doesn't it? It look tasty. It look fine. You see that? You see the.
It look good.
Heat? You see the waves, the heat waves? No, you probably don't. I don't see them either. But I feel it. I feel the heat. It's very hot. Trust me. It's very.
The warmth. You could sit around that in the open and just be like, ooh, who needs fire? Getting a bit too into that, aren't you, Dis?
It's like touching a radiator.
Like a radiator.
It's just right, nice amount of heat. It's like getting the fresh clothes out of the dryer, you know, and you just want to wear them because they're just so soft. They're just so nice. So
Indeed.
We're gonna let these cool up, and then the next step is to take these and you get them. You get a plate. Okay. Get a plate, and also don't forget to turn off the oven.
Yes.
Turn off the oven. That's a very You don't want this. You want this.
You want the light off.
Off oven off. Okay. Ugh. Ugh.
Ugh.
That's a bad plate.
Good plate only.
We will use this.
Don't
plastic
ever
plate.
use bad plate.
Up here. We will use this plate right here. Okay. So you take that plate. Good. This.
That plate seems appropriate for the moment.
And then
Or does it?
this. Okay. Okay. So then you're gonna take.
And cookies are delicious.
You're
Hungry now.
And then you take this. Okay. You take this. Okay. Make sure that if they are touching, that you untouch them.
Untouch. Bad touch.
And separate them, so that way you can place them on top of a plate. Yeah. Right now we have 8 cookies. 8 cookies.
8 cookies.
For a plate. Yes.
A plate.
Yes. And there you have cookies. We will put these on. But basically, these are your rainbow cookies. They are good. They are delish.
Rainbow cookies,
They are
everyone.
wonderful. And yes, make sure to enjoy the cookies. Okay.
Yes. Be sure that you enjoy
These
such greatness.
cookies are wonderful. They are fantastic. They are beautiful. And I hope that you learn how
Cookies.
to make rainbow
I love
cookies. Okay.
Cookies
Yes. Good. Awesome.
are a sensation. And as with every baking show ever, you always show the person eating the food at the end, don't you? You're welcome. From all the what? What did I just say? Good job. Congrats on reaching 2,500. Still eating that cookie. Still eating that cookie. Yeah, still eating that cookie. Still got the thumbs up. This outro is being dragged on for quite a bit, isn't it? Yep, still eating it. Is it just gonna go on until he finishes the cookie and picks up another one off the plate? It's that. I swear that's gonna be it, isn't it? If that's gonna be it, I'm gonna piss myself. keep freaking. Yep. Yeah. Oh, no, he gets the milk. You can't have cookies without milk, obviously. That's the most important step. Make milk for your cookies. I mean, come on. Still got the thumbs up. Doing it all with one hand. Yep, there we go. Oh, it's still hot. I'm just gonna keep clapping. After it's been dragged on for quite a while. Yeah. Yep, more milk. Kevin, more milk. Go with that cookie. Thought you were going for that cookie again, didn't you?
Sorry.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, that was interesting. That was a nice little video, baking tutorial. Very helpful, very educational. Let me just move over here, because the lighting's better. Very educational video, PieDisliker. And I must say, you have done very well to earn those subscribers. You have done very well to get those subscribers. I can only dream that one day I will be as good as you at making videos. One day. But moving on, this video has been dragged on for quite a while, and I must say, it's time for me to end. And yes, thank you for watching this bonus Jayman Reacts. Congratulations, PieDisliker, for hitting the 2,500 sub count mark stuff. Yeah, and I must say, thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.